everybody, it's Luke, and as you can see I have a big lump of something in front of me, and if you're wondering what this is a big pile of dough, the edible kind. So I'm gonna be changing this channel into a cooking channel. So I'm gonna be showing you guys a bunch of recipes, how to cook, and these are all super simple recipes. I pretty much Googled these all off of Google. You can just really Google these, or you can watch my video. So you're probably wondering, Luke, what are you gonna do with this dough? This is actually French bread dough. So we're gonna be making 2 loaves of French bread, and I'm gonna be transforming those into garlic bread, because on my stove I have a pot of water and some marinara sauce boiling. So I'm gonna be making a spaghetti dinner. So if you're wondering, hi Luke, how did you make this dough? Here's how. So in a bowl of a stand mixer with the dough hook attached, you're gonna wanna add 2 1/4 cup cold water, 2 tablespoons of sugar, and 1 tablespoon of yeast. And now you're gonna wanna whisk all those together, and you have to actually whisk it. You're gonna wanna whisk it till it's well combined and it kinda looks like you dumped dirt into it. And then after you're done doing that, you're gonna wanna let that sit for 10 minutes, and you're gonna put a towel over it. And then once it's all bubbly up, you can take it off. Then you're gonna add 3/4 teaspoon of salt, 2 tablespoons of oil, and 6 cups flour. Then you're really just gonna let the mixer do the work. And then once you're done, you should end up with a big lump of dough like this. So then you're gonna take it out of the mixer, and you're just gonna wanna knead it. Until it's nice and smooth. Like this. All done. Now what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna take this, you're gonna wanna take your dough, you're gonna wanna grab some cooking spray, like one that you would spray a pan with, and you're gonna take the bowl that you mixed it in, doesn't matter if it has some remnants of dough, and you're gonna wanna coat that really, really nicely. All around, and it should look like this. Then what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna take your big piece of dough, you're just gonna wanna drop it in, then you're gonna wanna push it in. Then you're gonna take more cooking spray, and you're gonna spray the top of it. Nice and evenly coated. And the reason why we're doing this is because now what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab a towel, we're gonna put it over this, and we're gonna let this rise for 50 minutes. So I'll see you guys in 50 minutes. All right, I'm back. So in that time that I was away, I did the dishes and put them all into the dishwasher. And then I covered a baking sheet in cornmeal. This is what it looks like. This baking sheet of cornmeal, you want to make sure it's evenly distributed, because this is going to be like the oil on the bottom, because this helps it not stick. And adds a nice crunchy layer. So now that we have our dough that's been rising for 40 minutes, we're gonna, while it's in the bowl, we're gonna punch it. Just that way we get out the air bubble. Then we're gonna go, boop. Set the bowl to the side. Then we're gonna take our dough and we're gonna knead it just a little bit more. Oh, and I also cleaned the countertops. All right, now that it's nice and kneaded, you're gonna kind of get it into like the best ball form that you can. There we go. Then you're gonna grab a long knife. Like this. And you're just gonna set it directly on top. You're gonna kind of saw. Be careful. Wash the knife, it has oil on it. Then you're gonna have 2 halves. 1 half you can put back in the bowl. That was loud. 1 half you can put in the bowl and you can set that to the side. Okay, so this is gonna be 1 loaf of our French bread. And don't worry, this will rise. Then, just gonna kind of roll it out and make it into a nice sheet. You don't want it to be too thick, but you don't want it to be super thin. Like that, that's really good. Then, we're gonna grab our baking sheet with the cornmeal on it, and we're gonna take it, and we're gonna put it on top. Then you're gonna grab some cornmeal and you're gonna sprinkle it on top, and kind of rub it in. Then where you touched, and just kind of dust over, and then you're gonna do that. Now you're gonna grab that exact same knife. You're gonna grab the same knife, and you're gonna put 3 slits in it. You're gonna go 1. You're gonna make sure that it's spread apart. Perfect. You're gonna do that 3 times. One on each side and 1 in the middle. Okay, shake it out. All right, now you're gonna put your baking sheet to the side. Now we're gonna grab our other piece of dough. Then we're gonna do the exact same thing. Oh, you guys, and on my Instagram and TikTok, tell me, DM me on Instagram telling me what you want me to cook next. Because my comments aren't working, which is kind of annoying. I'm gonna get that resolved. Then as you can see, I got another baguette. I'm gonna kind of smush it together. There we go. Now, I'm gonna grab my baking sheet again. I'm gonna pick it up. I'm gonna put it on top. Okay, whoops. All right, that just happened. That's okay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna set that to the side. Then the cornmeal that we still have. Oopsies, made a big mess. Clean that up later. Then I'm gonna just take a little bit more. I'm just gonna sprinkle it on top. Okay, now I'm gonna grab the first loaf that I did, spread the holes apart. I'm gonna kind of squish it back into shape. I'm gonna push it to the side. And I'm gonna redo the holes. Just kind of spread them apart again. All right, got them covered in cornmeal now. All right, then with our second loaf, we're gonna set it on top. And you're gonna kind of like squish it, make it like this. Squish it together, flatten it out with your hands, kind of. Then you're gonna make 3 slits. And they do make a special tool for that. I just find that it's easier to just use a knife. All right, now that that is done, we're gonna place a towel over this. Here's my towel. We're gonna place a towel over this and we're gonna let this rest for 10 minutes. So I'll see you guys in 10 minutes, bye. Hey guys, it's been 10 minutes. And we're gonna take the towel off of our dough now. And this is what the dough looks like. So what you're gonna wanna do now is you're just gonna wanna make sure that it doesn't stick to the pan. You're gonna wanna make sure there's a good amount of cornmeal underneath it. Then you're just gonna grab some cornmeal from the sides and we're gonna sprinkle it on. All right, now that that's done, we're gonna put this in the oven for 30 minutes at 375. So I'll see you guys in 30 minutes. Hey, I'm back, you guys, and just pulled these bad boys out of the oven. As you can see, they look beautiful. They have a nice crust, and we're gonna cut into one. We're gonna cut into the one that we're gonna use as garlic bread. So I'm gonna grab a cutting board. A little bigger than this. Here's a cutting board that will work. Now, I'm just gonna pick it up off the baking sheet. I'm gonna set it onto a cutting board. Now, pan isn't too high. Oh no, the bread fell. Everything's falling today. Well, they're already split, but as you can see, there's a beautiful steaming. Okay, I'm gonna cheat a little bit. I'm gonna cut myself a little piece. All right. Perfectly cooked. Here we go. This is delicious. So good. So worth it. All right. Hey everybody, I'm back. So we're gonna make the garlic bread now. So basically what I'm gonna do is gonna cut this bread, and really quickly I'm gonna go start boiling the water. So now that the water is boiling for the noodles, we're gonna cut this into how thick of a piece we want our garlic bread to be. Now I'm gonna set these down on the pan. Sorry, phone was about to die. All right, so these pieces fell off. I'm eating these pieces.
Alright, we'll be right back.
All right, guys, back, finished cutting all the bread. Now I'm just gonna use some I Can't Believe It's Not Butter spray butter. And we're just gonna evenly coat each piece with the butter. Hands get kind of buttery, but it's worth it in the end. Delicious. Perfect. So I'm just gonna evenly coat each of these pieces with some butter. All right, now that those are all nice and buttered, I'm gonna grab some garlic salt on the shaker one, and I'm just gonna sprinkle all this in garlic salt. And the end pieces you just pick up and salt. All right. And now I'm gonna put these in the oven at 475 for 10 minutes. I'll see you guys in 10 minutes. Bye. Hey everybody, I'm back and this is the final product. So for the sauce, I just used a generic marinara sauce. And for the noodles, I just used bagged noodles. I just boiled them and they cooked. I know that that part tastes good. Then I got 2 pieces of garlic bread. So let's try this garlic bread because everyone knows what marinara and sauce and noodles taste like. So let's try this. Definitely would recommend. Well, that's all I have for you today. And let me know on my Instagram, DM me what you want me to do next. Hopefully I'll be getting my comments fixed soon. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.